You are looking live at the Red River in Fargo. The melt is on, and soon water will be filling tributaries and rivers around the region as the flood of 2023 begins.
Counties and cities are preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best. Good evening, everyone. A new flood forecast is out today. It's only showing moderate flooding along the Red River.
The National Weather Service says the Red in Waupun and Breckenridge will begin to rise Tuesday and Wednesday and may crest by Saturday at 13.5 feet. That is barely into the moderate flooding category. The Red in Fargo will rise at the end of this week. It could hit 28.7 feet by the weekend. That too is just moderate flooding. The Weather Service can only forecast 7 days out. And the Red in Grand Forks is currently at 16.6 feet. Flood stage is 28 feet. Cass County is doubling the number of sandbags it says it needs.
It's now filling 200,000 sandbags. WDAY News reporter Nick Broadway joins us live from the Red River tonight with what parts of the county they're expecting to send the most sandbags to.
Yeah, Dana, Kirsten, you can see behind me the Red River is not starting to rise quite yet, but that's not stopping city leaders from getting prepared early on. They're rounding up volunteers to make sandbags, focusing on places outside of Fargo. The 2-week mission to tie up 200,000 sandbags starts now. These two spiders are already firing up at the Cass County Highway Department. You can see behind me about 100 city employees are testing out the equipment right now before the volunteers come in. It's a way to make sure everything works and the county gets a few freebies. Of these sandbags, 115,000 will be for rural Cass County, 80,000 for Fargo, and just 5,000 for West Fargo. Because of thorough flood protection projects in the bigger cities, they're expecting to throw the most sandbags in Kindred, Harwood, and Mapleton. It's thanks to high flood forecasts for the Cheyenne, Maple, and Rush rivers.
Know that we are good at fighting floods. Know that this local government is here to support you as you see fit. It's incredibly important that you know that you are not worried.
At today's flood meeting inside Fargo City Hall, local leaders are urging people to volunteer to help make sandbags. They're also telling people in rural areas to not be afraid to ask for help if they need sandbags.
Bear in mind, we are going to have a flood fight. It just might not be as high as earlier as predicted, but we always have to be prepared.
In Fargo, Mahoney expects most of the city to be okay thanks to flood walls, save for a few road closures.
Now, what we're hoping for is the land was so dry last fall that perhaps that'll absorb some of the water. So we're going to be prepared. Anytime you get over 30 feet, you're starting to get into road closures and other things that happen in our community.
Cass County leaders say they do not have any leftover sandbags from the previous flood fights. They gave all of those away. Any leftover bags from this year will be good through the year 2026, when Fargo's big flood diversion project is expected to be finished, according to Mayor Mahoney. Reporting live, Nick Broadway, WDAY News.